Alright, today we are making potato Jane. I am doing a double recipe, so it called for 3 pounds of potatoes. I have them washed and ready to slice. I've already done one, and gonna put this in here. I'm going to do the rest of these and then I will go to the next step. But I'll show you real quick what I have. It is 1.5 pounds of potatoes, so I have those. It calls for leeks. I didn't have leeks, but said a half a leek, so I'm using an onion. It actually had a bad spot in the middle, so I cut the bad spot out, and this is what was left. So I'm going to use the onion. And then it called for 2 ounces of breadcrumbs. I've got 4 ounces of breadcrumbs. And then it called for a 1/2 to 2/3 pint milk. So I've got 3 cups of milk ready, and then salt and pepper and cheese. And it calls for 3 ounces of cheese, and this is 6.5 ounces. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of this. So, and I'm gonna do it in a cast iron skillet. So I'll be back. Alright, potatoes are all sliced. So now I'm going to grate the cheese. And I could have changed the settings on that particular thing and used that to grate, but it was not sticking to the counter. I was having all kinds of difficulties. So I'm just gonna do this by hand. It won't take long because it's not a lot. And then once I get this cheese grated, I will assemble. All right, so it says, put a layer of sliced potatoes in a fireproof dish. Now, I don't want to do this without greasing it first, so I'm gonna kind of cheat a little. I'm gonna use olive oil spray just to give it a light coat so it doesn't stick, because that would not be good. All right, so first thing you do, layer in the potatoes. Now they turn pink because they've been sitting here a few minutes, but that's okay. They'll still taste good. All right, get a layer of potatoes. Sprinkle in the onion. Crumbs. Cheese, salt, and pepper, and then repeat. Now, once all this is done, I'm not going to add the cheese just yet. I'm going to go ahead and pour my milk over this. I'm going to top it with the rest of the cheese. And the recipe says to put this in a moderate oven. So I've got it on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes. So that will give me just enough time to get this finished about the time to go get my kids from school. So I'll show you all the finished product when it's done. So I'm going to get my kids, but I tried it and it was really yummy. So I'm going to have that as a side dish tonight. With supper, I'm not sure what else we're going to have with it yet. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but that's ready. I may stick it back in the oven probably about 30 minutes before we eat on a low temperature just to get it good and bubbly again, but I like it. I think my family will too.